2020 continues with the Supercell. Once again, Barbara Walters.
Let me say it right here and right now. I don't care very much about football. In fact, I'm a baseball fan. And I know I'm not the only one who thinks that some of the best moments of the Super Bowl are the commercials. And the best of those are the work of one man. He has been called the greatest commercial director of all time. You've seen his handiwork before. You'll see it again this Sunday. Chris Cuomo with a Super Bowl player who is appropriately a giant in his field.
Get everything out of the shot that doesn't belong there so we can, what's that stuff back there?
That's Joe Pytka,
Everything.
the one with the big hair.
Get your guys working right. They're doing 15 things wrong.
And the attitude to match.
Folks, you got to be standing up and ready to go in action.
While you may not know him, you most certainly know his work.
The Bartles and James Premium
With
Wine
help
Cooler
from
is
these
not
two
only perfect
bumpkins,
as a refreshment,
Pytka practically
but
invented the wine cooler.
Ed says it even goes with these big donuts they like to eat here.
In commercials for Nike and McDonald's, he transformed Michael Jordan from superstar to super salesman.
What'd you expect? Elmer Fudd?
He's taken us dancing with Madonna, boogieing with Bo,
Wow. There might not be a town called Berger.
and to the French countryside, just for a bottle of water.
Or a water called Perrier.
Joe Pytka has made us laugh, made us cry.
This is drugs.
He's even made us think.
This is your brain on drugs.
And Joe Pytka told us who really killed the Wicked Witch. These spots all share one thing.
We need more empathy.
They were directed by Joe Pytka. So prolific, so celebrated, he's been called the Orson Welles of the television commercial.
It's right. You got the right one.
He's, to my mind, the greatest director of television commercials who has ever lived. And
Critics
at one
like
point,
Bob
I would
Garfield
say
from
that
Advertising Age magazine call Pytka a genius. But don't tell that to this working-class kid from Pittsburgh.
People say you changed the industry. People say the way we see commercials today is largely attributable to what you've done.
No, I don't know who says that. I probably get more respect than I deserve because I've been around longer than I should have been.
At 62, Joe Pytka may be a gray-maned lion, but that's not how advertisers see him. To them, Pytka's an insurance policy.
Action.
Someone who can turn a good idea into a great commercial.
There's a certain amount of magic in what we do, and Joe adds to that magic in a way that's hard to describe.
Lower, right there.
For his sport, for directing commercials, he's the
Put your
guy.
head up.
And they say Pytka has elevated the television commercial to the level of serious cinema.
Joe raised the bar, completely raised the bar as far as the quality and how they're put together. The cinematography, the level of production, the excellence of the commercial. He definitely raised the art.
If there's a secret to Pytka's success, it's his ability to convey a sense of humanity in just 30 seconds.
Grandpa?
Search the archives of Joe Pytka commercials going back 20 years, and you will scarcely find a wooden moment, a flat delivery, or a gesture that doesn't ring true.
And as soon as I see
For
something,
Pytka,
I just
it's
put it in
all
there
about
'cause you never know when you might
casting,
need
drawing
it.
from a select group of
Some the
actors he
pictures have to
calls
be
the
updated
Pytka
because I know
players.
this guy right here. I have a rule not to rationalize casting.
It's from the gut.
It's more from the heart. It's not the gut. It's, you look at it and somebody says, oh, wow, that's him.
And once he finds a face that clicks, Pytka will go back to it again and again.
Please stay on the line.
A truck driver in a Pepsi spot sells financial planning for John Hancock.
With no way to get home.
And as if working opposite Pamela Anderson weren't enough, teenager Sean Tuvey is back shooting his third commercial with Pytka.
Turn back, Sean. Turn back, Sean.
All right, you're going to have to listen to Mike on this, guy.
Pytka's tried his hand at feature-length films, including the Michael Jordan hit Space Jam. But he says commercials are a better test of a director's creativity.
Have you ever had a regret and said, boy, you know, I wish I had applied this only to movies because they seem to have more cultural cachet?
No, I don't have any regrets about anything I've done. I've experimented with the form more in commercials than I would have had I done movies. See, in a movie, you're bound by a lot of conventions that are really dull. You take a film like Lawrence of Arabia. If you ask anybody what Lawrence of Arabia is about, they'll recall a couple of sunset shots, a couple of camel shots, and a train wreck. But all that other stuff that sticks it together isn't that interesting.
While he may not be a big-time movie director, Pytka enjoys the money and the trappings of a major Hollywood player. There's the chic office in Venice, California, the obligatory Bentley, and the wall-to-wall awards, including the first Emmy ever for a TV commercial.
It's Super Sunday.
But where Joe Pytka really shines is the Super Bowl. With a 30-second spot selling for over $2 million, advertisers demand the best. And often that means Joe Pytka, who's been in more Super Bowls than any other director, or player for that matter. And this year, he's back with a series of spots for Pepsi.
Got to change lenses, 10 to 1.
10 to 1, quickly, please.
Pytka invited 2020 to the set of Man vs. Machine, starring chess champion Garry Kasparov. Kasparov takes on a supercomputer and wins. But from that moment on, it seems that every machine in Kasparov's life has conspired to exact revenge. With a celebrity on the set, we're told Pytka's on his best behavior. Only a hint of the near-legendary mean streak that keeps everyone on edge.
No, please, I'll do this. You guys are driving me nuts. Can we get wardrobe up here to do their job? Maybe sometimes you can't be as polite as you would like to be under certain circumstances. No.
Hey, Dave?
You're running away from it. Especially when you have an overall vision that no one else shares or understands. No, stop.
Joe Pytka may never be a household name, but his impact on our culture has been plenty impressive.
We both know I ordered a Pepsi Cola.
And throughout it all, Joe Pytka has worked with the best. Madonna, Michael, the other Michael, Bugs, even Vic Damone. And then there was that Super Bowl commercial back in '95, featuring a couple of out-of-work governors, one of whom I know, personally.
Mario Cuomo.
Right.
What was that like? Have you ever seen a better actor than he, by the way?
No.
So how did you direct him?
I didn't direct him at all. I said action and cut. He was perfect for the part. He played himself.
And my colleague, Chris Cuomo, Mario's son, of course, was also playing himself. But now with a whole new crop of out-of-work politicians, you never know who might show up in next year's Super Bowl commercials.